nothing. No one has been housed, no one has been fed, no one has been supplied necessities, water, healthcare, nothing. At the end of the day, you have zero, but a bunch of plastic hype. And this girl's in LA, which is kind of funny because it's that classic uh, Fernando Valley girl, plastic culture. Boob jobs, nose jobs, butt jobs. And people spending thousands of dollars to make their butt bigger, their nose sharper, or whatever. And it's all plastic. It's all vanity. It's all fake. And this is what socially, this is what the U.S. is all about. It's about being totally fake. It's about offering nothing uh, except aggression. You know what I mean? Because we get all this aggression from the military, the police, um, the politics, all these guns, guns, guns. You have a problem, just shoot it. Um, and if you have a big problem, nuke it. Um, and it's violence and short-sightedness and superficiality. And I wish people would really stop the system that we got going here in the U.S. because there's nothing good in it. I mean, the society here in the U.S. is so meaningless. You know, it doesn't produce anything. We have people starving, people freezing on the street, and people just walking by, driving by, just doing, like, oh well, you know, just another loser, getting lost. Who cares? I got my movies to watch, I got my beer to drink or whatever, and people are just living, wasting their life, not doing a damn thing. I mean, you think whatever, going to school or going to a job, does it really produce anything? I mean, what, 90% of people, they go to work not to really do anything, but just to make money, just to get a paycheck. They don't really care that much about what they're doing, is that they know they have to do something because this system forces them to do like a slave system, you know? I mean, they wouldn't want to do what they're doing, but they have to because if they don't, they'll lose a place to live, not have money to buy food, et cetera, et cetera. That's not productivity. That's forcing people to do something. And in the end, what's the main goal of it? Not to make life better for anybody. It's to make the wealthy people who are on top of this pyramid scheme wealthier at everybody else's expense. So something needs to definitely change, and it needs to start internally, spiritually, and mentally. And just to get that out of the way, like, oh, you don't like America, why don't you move somewhere else? It's people like that who are making this country bad. So the more people like me who are in this country, we're gonna make it better. So, you know, get rid of the idiots who are just, all they care about is their dumb things and their beer and their sex and their porn, and that's all they're about, and they're bombing people, and they're putting out these fake videos about, these construction workers with yellow hats walking around in Libya, like those are the mercenaries, shooting people with some soundtrack of machine guns going off, being dubbed over this guy holding a hand camera, with the, outside his window there's these guys with white, or yellow construction hats walking down the street, and these are the mercenaries. This is Gaddafi killing his own people. That little phrase that, that's the phrase that the U.S. always uses, before they go and invade a country, is always killing his own people. And there's no proof. There's never any proof, you know? And that's why everybody in the military just used to say, fuck you. We've already done this before. You've told us, this and that before, and everything ended up being wrong. And no, we're not going to do it again. We've had enough. We're not going to keep being your damn tools. Get it straight. That doesn't really look like her, but okay. So, anyways, um, that's the big, to me, that's the lesson here, is that this is what you kind of have to do to make it somewhere, is you kind of have to kind of at least act like a bimbo and put your body out there and get in nice shape, and just basically sell yourself as a sex toy, and drop out of college, because the it doesn't matter, especially poli sci. I mean, what the hell, politics is all corrupt. You gotta have money, and you have to be a really good liar to make it in politics. So she just decided, well, shit, I'll just be a whore. That's easier, I mean, physically, rather than being a social whore, I'll just be a physical one, I guess. I mean, that's kind of like the moral of the story here.